In today's video, we are going to talk about a stock which is a market leader with around 70% market share in its product. It has pulled back significantly in Nifty pullback and may be at a good price support. Also, if there is more correction in stocks, there is small downside to the market. We are not fortune teller, but it may be a good buy at this stage. Company has been giving ROCE of 39% and above 39% of ROE. Company has strong brand value. It's a mid-cap company with 28,500 crore market cap. Hello friends. Welcome to our investments channel. Investing with PS. This video is not an investment advice. Press thumbs up on this video, and if you are new to our channel you can subscribe our channel for more such videos. Let's look at how the stock has performed over the time. Last week stock pulled back about 5% and bounced back 3-4% and is at 2086 now. Recently stock peaked on 2,897 in October, first week before the correction pullback started. Over 1 year price has gained almost 141% as of now. At the peak it was much bigger gain. 5 years the price gain has been 2,126%. And over the lifetime it has gained from 17 to 2,100 now. That's almost 11,600% in the span of 11 years. Stock's dividend yield is minuscule. Deepak Nitrite is in the commodity chemicals. Let's look at summary of how the company is doing. Market cap of 28,500 crore. Price to earning is around 26, which is okay for the sector. ROCA is almost 40% and ROA is also at 40%. Company has reduced debt. Expected to give good quarter. Stock returns have been overall very good on the long run. Stock is not in overbought zone now, so there won't be immediate selling pressure on the stock in short term. There are no ASM or other flags on this stock right now. Performance quality of the stock overall is good on long term. Revenue and income growth has been overall historically good. Company's debt free is reduced recently to 0.75. Stock has shown pullback recently and can be a good stock to invest for long term. Over the last 5 years, revenue has grown at a yearly rate of 26%. It has grown from 1,370 crore to 4,359 crore. During COVID it increased from 1651 crore to 2,699 crore to 4,229 crore in 2020. Growth slowed in 2021 but expect to get better results next year. Net income has grown at a yearly rate of 65%. Also during COVID it has grown steadily from 96 crore to 775 crore. During COVID it went through 173 to 611 crore in multifold. Earning per share has grown consistently throughout from 8 to 56 last year. ROE has been above 33% in 2021. It had peaked at 39% in 2020 from around 15% before COVID days. These numbers are above market average. Also, company has increased market share from 3.36% to 7.75% in last 5 years. Current ratio has been at 146%, which is below industry average. Debt to equity is at 22%. Company has reduced the debt quite a lot in last 5 years. It had reached 105% in year 2019, and beyond that company has shown much growth which company has used to reduce the debt. It's in comfortable position now. Sales have been consistently increasing in last 4 quarters. Looking at annual progression on income statement. Sales have been consistently increasing from 1370 crore to 4359 crore. So is EBIT and net profit that's consistently increasing in the preceding quarters. And net income from 2017, 96 crore to now 775 crore in 2021. Operating and net cash flow has been increasing from 49 crores to almost 1000 crore in 2021. Let's check out the holdings pattern of this stock for September 21st quarter. Promoter holdings has remained at 45.69%. FIIs holdings have reduced a little to 10.85% in 2021 from 12.74%. It was increased to almost 13% in December 2020. DIIS holdings have also reduced by a percentage to 10.61% from 12.01% last year. This might explain the recent correction in the stock. Overall, the holding patterns is with neutral to positive. Pledged promoter holdings are nil. Number of FIs have increased to 181 now, and number of mutual fund schemes have increased to 23 now. See the peer comparison. Compared to Deepak Nitrite market cap of 28,000 crore, Solar Ind market cap is around 25,000 crore. Gujarat Alkali market cap is around 4,500 crore. Price to earning is quite different of 27 compared to 73 and 21. Debt to equity is low in comparison Solar Ind but higher than Gujarat Alkali. Return on equity is much higher compared to peers at 30%. Net profit compared to market cap is comparable to peers. So overall, Deepak Nitrite with its ROA is a better player with much higher market cap as compared to its peers. Deepak Nitrite is a chemical manufacturer based out of Gujarat. It has a *70% market share in sodium nitrite, sodium nitrate and nitrotoluenes. It is also a top global player in some of the chemicals like xylidines, comedines, and oxams. Company has 6 manufacturing facilities. It has expansion plans to double its capacity. Company is also investing in adding more products in its kitty with environment-friendly technologies to be more future-proof. For the year 2022-23, company's focus is on cost optimization using recycling. Let's check the analysts' expectations from the price in revenue and earnings. 9 analysts cover this stock. Almost 67% have buy rating for Deepak Nitrite. With respect to stock price expectations for next year, high expectation is at 42.7% at 2,977. Median expectation is at 11.96% at 2,333. And lower expectation is at negative 18% at 1,698. Revenue growth expectation for next quarter is 40% median to high of 53%. That's 5,820 crore to 6,730 crore. Expected revenue growth of 40.94% for next year is more than last 3-year CAGR revenue growth of 38.09%. Net growth expectation for next quarter is 20% to 46% with median expectation at 35%. That's in the range of 68.12 crore to 83.12 crore. Market has shown correction recently, so there may be more upside over the next year according to analysts. Let's look at chart of Deepak Nitrite in detail and what would be appropriate strategy for this stock. As you can see, it's at 2,115 with some pullback recently from its peak of almost 2,947. RSI at 31 suggests stock may be in oversold zone. It's possible that there may be some more pull down on this market depending on the market condition and oil price fluctuations. But downside seems low. So there is strength in this stock in near term. There is some significant volume in end October and November. Stock is at good support now of 2100-2105. This stock's fundamentals are strong. With China story and COVID situation, this stock gained strength to strength. But over long-term stock is consistent multiplier. If there is more pull, depending on market condition, I would add more on this stock. But this is definitely a good place to buy this stock. But please do your own research and talk to your financial advisor should you think to buy this. Hope you liked the video. Do share your thoughts. Remember to press on thumbs up and share the video and subscribe our channel for more such analysis. Thank you very much.